Hi guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute. So in this video, I'm going to be doing my hair. So I'm going to be doing some cornrows. Right now, I'm prepping the extensions I'll be using for this process. So I just use my oil sheen and I sprayed on my extensions. So I'm just using my brush to brush through so that it'll be smooth and easy for me to just go in and grab the hair. Here is the gel I'll be using for this process. So I'll be using my lock and twist gel. I'll be using two edge controls for this process. So I'll also be using my shine and jam together with the lock and twist gel. This just makes the process easy and the braids like clean for me. So right now I'm just using the gel. I'm just applying some of the gel on my hair. We use the gel to prep our hair. So I'm just applying the gel on my hair. Then I'm using my ragtail comb and I'm just trying to part the hair. So guys, you know why braiding your hair is not an easy process? Because only the parting process. Just the parting process is not easy. Imagine you trying to part your own hair, especially at the back. It's not easy, but I'll try my best to see that I'm able to achieve some little straight lines, even though my lines were not 100% straight, but it wasn't that bad. So as you can see from this is the first pattern. The line is a little bit straight, but not 100% straight. But we'll just go with that. So I was using my mirror. I had two mirrors. I was using one in front, then I had one that I will hold, then I just cut straight with the one at the back to see if my lines are properly parted. So during this process, you can see after I parted this line, I was confused because I did not know how to start braiding. So I just had to figure it out. Then I started braiding from the front. As you can see, my hands, I'm braiding from the front. Then when I reached to this point, I had to now turn my hands. I don't know if you understand, but from the video, I think you can see what I'm trying to say. So I just had to switch my hands and now I'm braiding, adding my hair and braiding all to the back. So I'll just keep doing this process. It was really stressful, guys, just parting, my hands were already hurting, not to talk of braiding. So, and braiding your own hair at times too, it's painful. So I'm just braiding. So I was adding hair, like just little pieces of hair, because I don't want the braids like too bulky. Even though the braids were a little bit bigger, but I did not want them too bulky. So I was just going in with little pieces of hair. While braiding, I was also looking through the mirror to see if everything was intact. So as I got to the back, I'm just adding the hair, then I'll braid and go right to the very end.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me
After recording this video, I noticed that some clips were slanted. Like if you're watching, you get to this point and you notice that some of the clips were slanted. So guys, just bear with me and just flip your phones and you watch slantly so you can see the videos properly. I really don't know what happened at this point, but I don't know why the videos were slanted, but I just had to upload everything so that some of the clips won't be missing. Because if I did not add these clips while watching the videos, you'll notice that you won't be able to see all the clips. So I just had to add everything. So just bear with me, guys. So I'm doing like a design braids. As you can see from the side, I got my little designs there. It's not like 100% perfect, but I know I tried. Just doing my own hair, and I can't even see what I'm doing, so I tried my best. Just patting the designs, you know, when you're patting all to the back, it's a little bit easy, but just the fact that I had to do some designs, it wasn't easy for me to pat the designs you see on the sides. So I was just trying, I just tried my best. And at the end, the hair was, I loved the hair, I loved the outcome. You know, after seeing everything together, it wasn't that bad. So the outcome was not the best, but I could at least manage the hair. It was somehow good. A lot of people loved the hair. A lot of people saw the hair and was like, oh, wow, I love your hair. I even had a client who wanted me to do exactly same style. So I was proud. So I was proud of what I did. I know it wasn't perfect, but just the fact that a lot of people love the hair, I just knew I did something. So as you can see, the sides, I have my little designs, then the middle all straight to the back. Then when I get to the very end, like this is the other side, I'll be doing same design. This design I have on the other side, I'll be doing same design on this side. So just keep watching. As you can see, it wasn't easy. Just patting, it's not easy trying to pat a design on your own hair. It wasn't easy. It was so stressful. It might look like it's easy while watching this video, but it was so stressful for me. I had to even take little breaks in between because my hands were hurting. But at the end, I was happy, I was proud. I struggled and struggled. So right now I'm on the last braid. You know that feeling when you're on your last braid. So this is like a sign of relief for me because my hands. So when I'm done braiding, I'll just go ahead to coil the ends of the braids because I want the ends coily. So I'll be using my flexi rods to coil the ends. Then I'll also be adding some mousse to my braids. You know what? Braids without mousse. So I'll go ahead to do my finishing touches with some mousse, and I'll also be adding in some oil sheen. Then I'll also be doing my edges. My edges will be the last. So I'll be doing my edges, and when I'm done with my edges, voila, that's it. My hair is braided. So right now I'll stop talking at this point and just let you enjoy the video. So if you watch up to this point, I say a very big thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to get a notification. I will see you again in my next video. Bye bye.